Hi there. Now that I'm a few days late, I figured I'd talk about the World War II zombie stuff a little bit. Not to bring you the news, obviously, or break down the trailer. I'm sure that's been well covered. Just to chat about it, make some jokes, you know. Yeah, I don't know why I did nothing for 3 whole days. I guess I was waiting for my voice to sound more normal and less sick, which it still doesn't. At least I did have a couple days to formulate some thoughts on it. Will I be interested in this Zombies, or what would it take for me to be interested? Of course, in the days leading up to the reveal trailer, there was that big leak, which I don't need to talk about. They were also tweeting out random pictures of fleshy backs every other day for some reason, with this epic "they have risen" thing. Apparently that's supposed to make me excited for the trailer or something. I don't know, I guess fleshy CGI backs doesn't make me feel anything. I got it the first time. The next 2 pictures weren't really building any hype, but alright, whatever, I get it. You want to make a dark and scary, gritty version of Zombies. That was certainly made clear on Twitter and displayed in the trailer, which I think is a big thumbs up for most people. Cool, make it grungy and bloody. Good start. But a spooky atmosphere does not a fun game make. We'll have to see more about the actual gameplay, and for me, I want to see how it integrates with the challenges and maybe some unlocks to use in multiplayer and what kind of rank system there'll be to make it not only fun, but addicting too. I do love me some feeling of completion and quantifiable progress. Makes every zombie kill that much more satisfying. As far as what I'm hoping for gameplay-wise though, I've already given my stance on zombies a few times, so I don't want to sit here and repeat myself. The most fun I had with zombies was in Black Ops 1 because I had friends who also played a ton of it, and it is much more fun in a group. I loved Kino to death, loved the DLC maps, it was great. The Easter eggs and secrets felt like they were at an appropriate level. I remember enjoying learning them for Call of the Dead and Shangri-La and Moon. You could do them if you wanted, but you didn't have to do them. The Black Ops 2 zombies was a bit of a mess with the annoying transit lava. I was interested, but I played that much less. And the Black Ops 3 zombies, to me, went down the complete wrong path, but I'm sure it was the right path to many other people. I just don't like being forced to do the puzzles. I know I've given this complaint before, but like that first Black Ops 3 map, it's like you're forced to learn, memorize, and complete 20 minutes of chores every time you want to play it. Using that monster at the right times with all your teammates, powering up the right things, just to get to a place where you have the power and the box and access to a few things you want. You do all that in like the first 3 rounds of actual zombies, leaving a crawler every time, running around getting everything done. Well, I don't want to do all that every time I want to play a zombies map. I had a lot of fun with the custom zombies maps on PC a couple months ago. That really reminded me what I loved about zombies. There was a bunch of cool new modded stuff in the mystery box, dozens of the community-made maps to discover, plenty of areas to run trains. Meanwhile, in the Black Ops 3 DLC maps, I didn't play them to be fair, but it sounded like the trend of chores continued. Oh yeah, you run over here and keep filling up buckets to keep the power on. Yeah, or not, that sounds like the opposite of fun. So gameplay-wise, I want the Easter egg stuff and the puzzle stuff to be optional. All the zombies bros can enjoy their Easter egg hunts and step-by-step tutorials. I might even enjoy it too, but I'd like for it to be in the background, not the main attraction. So you can imagine my reaction when I saw this tweet bragging about the World War II Nazi zombies having the hardest Easter egg hunt ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, at this point, we really don't know enough to judge the gameplay. The other thing I alluded to that might make me want to get back into zombies is how they handle zombies' challenges and ranks. I know wanting a good challenge system might not represent what the majority of players really care about, but you can see by what I've done here on the channel, I like me some challenge hunting. Over time, they have been expanding that side of things. Just looking at the Black Ops series, for example, they introduced a form of rank in the Black Ops 2 zombies, and in Black Ops 3, it was a pretty complete level system and challenge system. I've just been looking back on it recently, and I surprised myself, because I'm here thinking, wow, if World War II Zombies had like a challenge system, kind of like the multiplayer one, with maybe a separate 100%er goal, and an unlock system like multiplayer, maybe even weapon attachments, customization and stuff, maybe some gear unlocks to be used in multiplayer, or some blood-smeared camos even, I could see myself really getting into zombies. Then I realized, wait a minute, Black Ops 3 kind of had most of that. So why didn't I play it at all? I had the season pass, all these maps to try, but still a big fat 0 for the challenges, not a single game played. Well, I think the core of it was that first map. If they made 3 to 5 simple maps, like a knocked around Toten, Kino der Toten type thing, instead of that huge, complicated puzzle city, I might have loved Black Ops 3 Zombies. I didn't have the required team of friends who wanted to learn an Easter egg and hop on that same map all the time. That's really what held it back for me. I also didn't have a whole lot of free time and thought it'd be best to focus on the multiplayer, but if they had complete completable challenges that were simple to do solo and were just a long grind, like thousands of zombie headshots and drinking a bunch of perks and buying tons of barricades and wall weapons, get to round blank this many times, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. I really like what Black Ops 3 did with these 3 100% goals for campaign zombies and multiplayer. If there were a crazy cool reward for doing all 3, something that made it clear you were the master completionist, you did everything in the game, I'd almost be tempted to go back into Black Ops 3 and do this thing right now. A system like that in World War II is what would really be fun for me. I suppose, though, it does also depend on how achievable the multiplayer challenges are. Like, if I could get to 100% multiplayer completion within 5 months or so, then I might hop right into zombies, but it usually takes longer than that. Took a bit long with Black Ops 3, but at least I got to what felt like an end. Modern Warfare Remastered really started to suck towards the end of the challenge grind. It's never good to have a few challenges that stick out like sore thumbs, that counter MVP that can only be done with slasher mode, or extreme luck plus skill, and that challenge getting a kill shooting C4, still need another one of those, and most of all the level 1000 challenge. That's what made me bored of Modern Warfare. That's not a fun goal to shoot for, it's too far away, and it made me not care about completing the other stuff I still had to finish, knowing that even if I got it done, I still wouldn't be at 100%. Those challenges should not have been included. If you get to level 1000, like, that's cool, but that already gets displayed in the lobby. You don't need a challenge for it. I like how Black Ops 3 ended for me. I felt quite content leaving around level 200-ish with my 100% multiplayer title. The Dark Ops thing was a great idea so that they could make some harder challenges that didn't count towards the 100%. Good thinking there. So if the World War II multiplayer is 100%able in a similar way, and I like the gameplay of zombies, it might be fun to move on and do the same thing for the zombies challenges. The last problem with that is that I don't know what videos I'd make about it, because by the time I'm done focusing hard on all the multiplayer stuff, there will have been hundreds of zombies experts to cover all the zombies info you could possibly want to know, so it's not like I'll have any zombies guides to make. But who knows, I might be reaching a lot and painting a picture of the game I'd want to play. I don't think I represent the majority interest in the slightest, wanting all these challenges, but I think that would be cool. I think it'd be nice if there was one big unlock for doing everything as well, and for that to be somewhat achievable, not a few super hard challenges that stand in the way. The challenge systems have been getting gradually better up to Black Ops 3, I think, improving each time, but the rewards for getting there are usually lacking. Remember, they had to patch the 100%er title in Black Ops 3 because it used to be super lame. Now it looks good, but that's just one thing for the multiplayer 100%. One last thing we can talk about is this tweet about a live camo making its way into zombies if you pre-order. That does not tempt me to pre-order at all, but of course this prompted people to immediately moan and groan, "It's World War II, that's an animated camo, what the hell are you doing?" And I think that reaction is warranted. Yeah, some people rushed to defend and said, but look, it says in zombies mode only, it isn't like they're throwing live camos into multiplayer, right? Well, at launch, it's a safe bet there will be no live camos, but you look me in the eyes and tell me you believe there will be no live camos in World War II multiplayer 1 year after launch. It's possible they have some restraint and respect the era. Like Modern Warfare Remastered only has one live camo, being Exclusion Zone. We might see something similar in this game. I'm sure we'll see the return of stuff like weapon kits in the MWR. That's a good cosmetic to alter the appearance of the World War II weapons. They'll probably start out pretty faithful and get gradually more out there as we go. Some live camos may eventually exist. There may be one as an Exclusion Zone replacement, like the Master Camo. I will say I really hope there isn't. It shouldn't be too hard to come up with some gritty basic camos that are still cool, that have a cool theme without being flashy. The reward for getting that diamond or dark matter camo was never that they were all swirly and shiny, to me at least. It was just the fact that you could show off having earned the best thing. If the top camo in this game was just the base gun with a bloody handprint and some tally marks carved into it, or even something like a weapon kit instead of a plain camo, that's awesome. I love it. Whatever it is, even if it's a fairly standard Arctic camo, people would learn that that is the top camo and it would be great. It would be a status symbol to have it. You don't need flashy camos to have people want to work for it. I'd be just as happy to unlock that as dark matter. I don't know though, it's the same for all the character customization that is guaranteed to come. That stuff is bound to get more extreme as we go. At one point that fact made me want to avoid this game entirely, but it looks like people want me to get it and make some stuff with it. And I have a new mindset. If you're going to buy this game, you just have to accept that as a fact. They will add weapons, they will add cosmetics that you may not agree with. Don't be surprised, just assume that is going to happen, and then decide if you still want to buy the game with those things. If so, cool, enjoy. If not, yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably make some video about that a while from now, just like a before you buy kind of thing. I just don't want to be caught in the middle of another big, oh my god, they tricked us again. They said cosmetic only and they went back on it, those liars. Let's all forget about this in a few months and pre-order the next game. What I hated was the hypocrisy and the constant unhappy community. I didn't hate the game. I'm still happy to sit here and keep challenge hunting. Whatever though, live camels and zombies, I don't care about that. I don't think anybody cares. But it is not unlikely that cosmetics like that will make their way into multiplayer eventually. Well, I think I've already covered what I'd like to see from a zombies mode and from World War II. A challenge system very much like what Black Ops 3 had, but with worthwhile rewards that make it fun to complete every category perhaps, and with better zombies maps. I like the gore, the blood, the dark theme. I'm just hoping for less focus on puzzles, and more focus on the zombies and the weapons and the upgrading weapons, and optional puzzles in the background. Alright, you can let me know what you're hoping to get out of this zombies mode if you're looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.